I now request Mr. Anshul Singhal to please come up and say a few words. Mr. Singhal.
Morning, everybody. I think a lot of people have stepped out waiting for us to start. But anyways, Mayor Saab, thank you for the wonderful background you just gave us for our company and for this expo. Respected members of the dais, dear industry colleagues. Expos like this, Mbss, forums like this, always encourage good B2B communication to take a joint cause forward. I think everybody here today is not here to do business, but to understand what we can change in the country, what we can do better. Let's pause for a minute. I said the word change. Very important word in business, isn't it? Change. Very scary word as well. We're all scared of change, but we all want change at the same time. It's a difficult balance to decide, should we adapt the fear or should we adapt the confidence and go forward to change? Let's look at the world around us. Let's not go too far. Let's just look at India. India today is growing at, everybody knows the numbers of the GDP and exponentially and all that good stuff, right? India is growing very fast. We have fast mobiles, fast internet, right? Fast cars. We are planning to build faster roads. Everything is fast. But why is our construction still slow? Why should that not be fast? Why should that not catch up? Why? What does that signal us? It signals us for a change. We need to change something here. I think that message is pretty clear, that a change is required, and unless we have that change, we're not going to be able to catch up to our own speed. If we plan to grow at 7% and the finance minister says we plan to grow at 9% and we want to bring back 11% and all that, that's all good, very good. You know, we should grow fast. 1 billion people growing at 7% today is quite admirable, but are we going to be able to support our own growth with our own infrastructure? Do we have the roads? Do we have the buildings? Do we have the bridges? Do we have the ports? I don't think so, not yet. And how do we manage to bring all that quickly? We're not the only country in the world who's faced this problem. There are other countries in the world who's faced this problem in the past, you know. We're not the only ones wondering how and when and why. People have done that before and people have come to the solution. Just imagine all the world leaders, all the business legends, all the nation leaders thought to themselves, we can never change, you know. Let's just do it the way it's done. We'd still be in the Stone Age. But no, one leader, one nation, one business legend stood up and said, we can change the way it's done. We can make a change and we can make a difference. And they did it. America did become a superpower. They have fast buildings. The UK today is 70% steel construction. The Middle East is just over 20% steel construction. Europe is over 60% steel construction. India is less than 1%. Why? Because we need to change. The change needs to come in today, doesn't it? Enough said about change. I won't bore you anymore with philosophy. Let's get down to business. JSW Severfield today is setting up one of the largest, or I think the largest, steel fabricating workshop in the country. Back to my college days in America, driving down New York City or Chicago City, and you know, we see a flat piece of land. 2 months later, there are 6 stories up there. A few months more, the building is almost complete. A year later, a 30-story tower, and people are moving in. How does it happen? It's amazing. You know, for an Indian being there and watching that, it's unbelievable. So I questioned myself, how does it happen and why can't it happen in my country? Why can't it happen in India? Why can't we bring that change to India? 4 years later and 220 crores later, we now have the most modern fabrication workshop in the country, and definitely, I would like to say it out, probably in the world. We partnered with an expert called Severfield Reef Structures out of the UK. Now Severfield, for 70 years, all they've done is make steelwork. London Terminal 5, the old cricket ground, the new Wimbledon retractable roof, the Millennium Dome, name the projects, and we've done it in the UK. We want to bring those changes and those technology to India, and we are already here. Our factory would be starting very soon. We have our first orders come in, and we will do it the right way. Enough said about the business. I'm not going to again bore you with the size of my factory or my business plans. I think we have another presentation planned this evening from one of our friends who flew in from the UK recently to explain to you more the benefits of structural steel and what we do. So I'm not going to go there anymore. But the point I'm trying to make is when I was back in America trying to figure out how we can change, I found the answer. And the answer is steel construction. Steel construction is the only way to catch up to our growing economic needs today. And the faster we adapt to that change and get out of our comfort zone, the faster we grow. If we could do it, just one company, if we could invest so much, come in a bold way, try to change the market, people are accepting us. Steel is too expensive, isn't it? Very expensive solution. We can't go for steel. It's going to be 25, 30% more than concrete. We can't afford it. India is a cost-sensitive economy. That's what the answer I got initially. Is it? Is it really true? Or is it because somebody said it's the case? I don't think so. We got down to the bottom of it, and it's not the case. Steel is not expensive. Steel is in fact cheaper. We can make the same building in steel and we can make it in concrete. And if you look at the holistic picture, and if you save half the time in building it, your final product would either be equal price with half the time, a better product, more flexible, better designed, more adaptability, and your costs will not be higher. The only problem is, so far, it has not been done the right way. It's not what you are doing that matters in this business. It's how you're doing it. And that's the change that we need to bring in. Another important challenge was thrown at me. Can Indians do it? Are Indians equipped with making such complex steel buildings? Do you know that 90% of NASA is Indians? Rocket science, that's what Indians can do. So why can't we do steel structures? We can do steel structures. So the capability is there, the brains are there, the mind is there, the factories are now there, the money is there. Why can't we do it? We will do it. We will bring that change into India. But we need your help. We can't do it alone. We need the industry's help. JSW Severfield is not only here to do business, but we have a social responsibility. We would like, because we are the first movers in such an organized manner, we would like to educate the market. We would like to help consultants, architects, builders understand the value of steel, how and why it can save them time and money, and time is money. And for that, I would like to openly declare that any individual, any company who would like to understand more about our technology, about our business, we're an open book. We'll be more than glad to help out, to further the cause together. I don't see any competitors here today. I don't see any competition here today. I see all friends and allies. If we work together to develop this market, it will grow much better and much stronger and help our motherland. And that's what we need to do. Put aside our differences. Yes, we're all here to make money. Let's not fool ourselves. We're all here to do business at the end of the day. But if we work together in that direction, it'll be a more fruitful result than working against each other all times. So all the CEOs of steel fabricating companies, all the heads, let's work together. Let's make a change together, and we'll be able to achieve far better results. Well, I hope I'm not boring everybody, and that's enough said. MBSS is obviously a very, very noble initiative. Sadia and Deloitte have made a great effort to put this forward, and we'll always be there to support it. And forums like these are very important. Over the next 3 days, you will be hearing a lot of experts talk about what we should do and what we should not do, and this is what we could do and this is what we couldn't do. All they're trying to talk about is how we can make the change. So I would encourage everyone to listen in, to keep their antennas wide up and absorb as much as you can. There's a fantastic show around here, a lot of exhibitors to show what they can do, what new technologies are here. Let's make the best of it. And I wish everybody at MBSS the very best and good luck. Thank you.